Hey, I'm Sarah Howe. We're up here at Timberline Lodge, and today I was on the CAPiTA Birds of a Feather. This board is early rise to camber. It is insanely lightweight. Super amazing park board. Definitely, I mean, you could definitely take this all over the mountain. It's because it does have that camber in between your feet. Fun on POW, fun on everything else, but this board definitely dominates on the rails. I mean, I was doing tricks today that I don't normally do. I was doing board slide 180 out and doing all sorts, this board literally just locks you in. I don't know if it's the early rise or what it is exactly about this board. Camber between your feet. I mean, everything about it just mounting up and adding together, just it's so perfect getting into that rail. It sets you up awesome.
Tell me about the flex.
The flex is, it's not super flexy. It does have a lot of pop though. I'd say it's about right in the middle with flex. It's not super soft, it's not super stiff. But like I said, it does, because with the camber in between your feet and the early rise, it gives you that perfect pop right as you're going off the lip. The only issue is this board is a little bit squirrely. So this board is good for all sorts of different kind of people. Definitely for an advanced rider, getting into just wanting to dominate park even further than they already are. But this board is also good for somebody who's going in entry level, because it is almost impossible to catch your edges on this snowboard, and it does allow that beginner rider, because your first couple of days on hill, your first season even, it's so easy to catch your edges. You're learning edge control, and having that ability when you're first learning how to enact turns, that comfortability of knowing, okay, I'm not going to catch my toe edge on this as easily as I would doing something else. But also, this board would not be good for somebody who is going into an intermediate stage in their snowboarding career, because you do need to be able to start putting in your edges and feeling that idea of what it's like to really put that in and have that action. And this board, it's so easy to butter and spin and move this around that when you're intermediate, you really need to feel your board underneath your feet. So this kind of takes away from that. But otherwise, advanced, entry level, this board is absolutely beautiful.
All right, tell me about buttering and spinning and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Easy? Buttering and spinning on this board was absolutely easy. I did my first back one today. I've always done front ones. I've never really actually tried to do back ones or backside spins at all. And today, my buddy caught it on film, me doing the first back one off just a tiny little lip. And he said he could see the board actually flex, what does he call it? Torque or flexionally torque?
Oh,
torsionally flex. Yeah. So the board torsionally flexed as I was going off to do the spin. And he said as I landed, the tail perfectly set on the ground as I was riding out of the spin, and able to ride out switch absolutely no problem. Didn't feel like I was going to catch an edge, because I'm not exactly solid riding switch, and I was actually able to ride away and acting a toe side turn and not feeling uncomfortable like I normally do. I gave this board 100. For me, this is an absolute ideal snowboard for the style of riding that I want to go for. I'm trying to progress further in park. And this definitely gave me that little boost of confidence that I needed to feel like I could enact that turn and butter and get onto the rails and try new tricks and not catch my edge. Yes, I feel like I was able to progress on this board in one day. I learned a couple of new tricks on it. I actually really like the graphic. I think the bird's pretty cool. I know a lot of girls are really interested in the graphics that go onto their snowboards, and this one is absolutely gorgeous. I really like the color and the contrast with the trees and the bird. I think it's really cool. And I like the name, Birds of a Feather, flock together. CAPiTA.
For the latest snowboard reviews, check out boardinsiders.com.